everybody, Armando here, Armando's Exotic Zoo, and I'm going to set up some isopods. I've got two different kinds I'm going to set up. So here are the tubs I've set up here. So I've started using these. I've done ventilation holes around the edges. I have more on one side than the other. I put holes on all four sides for cross ventilation. Normally I'll use my hole saw bit and make like a few bigger holes and use chiffon to cover it, but I can't find the chiffon right now, so I just used a smaller drill bit and made a bunch of tiny holes, so that took me a little while. Here's the other one. You can see the holes on there, maybe. There you go. I put them on all four sides again, same thing. Cross ventilation, very important. So what I do is I've got to take some Reptisoil and I got to put it in here. Okay. And then sphagnum moss right here. I'll take a clump of this stuff and I'm going to put this on one side only. So that's going to be the humid side. That's going to be where they go to decide if they want some more humidity. They go over there and they get that humidity. If they want to dry off, then they go over to the other side and they dry off. So, boom, that looks pretty good right there. About 1 inch of substrate. Same thing with the sphagnum moss. A lot of times you can take these little sticks and stuff out because they will use it to climb out. I have had isopods from one enclosure invade other enclosures, and that's no fun. Certain isopods like the powder orange or one that I'm doing today, the powder blue, they're parthenogenic and they reproduce incredibly fast, so they'll sometimes outcompete your other isopods if they get into their enclosures. So you don't want that. So I've got some leaves that I picked up today. Let's put some leaf litter in here. The one major thing that I don't have today, that I didn't realize I don't have, is cork bark. I forgot cork bark. And the reason I forgot cork bark is because I didn't realize that I was out. Because one of my, in the big predatory fish pond that we have, I had to put some wood in there to add the tannins into the water. And so when I did that, I forgot that I just ended up tossing every bit of cork bark that I had into there. So now I don't have any. So I'll have to pick up some cork bark, but that's no problem. I'll do that later on. So some of these leaves I like to crunch them up and still put them on the moist side anyway. But for the most part I usually put the leaves in the middle and towards the dry side for them to dry off. But I like to crumble up a little bit and put them on the wet side as well. This is all food for them. There's different things you can get for them. I've also got this limestone right here. I'm going to take it outside and hit it with something and break it up so that I can give all my isopods a piece. But I got this limestone for them. They like that. They like cuttlebone. I have to get some more cuttlebone and give them some cuttlebone. All my isopods that are in my room have cuttlebone. So yeah, this is pretty much how I'll set them up. And then you spray once. Oh, sorry. This is how I'm going to set them up. You spray the mossy side, you don't spray the other side, and you really just want to spray along the edges of the enclosure. You don't want to spray the moss directly. And that'll keep this side humid, let them go and hydrate themselves. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this, or maybe I'll set a time lapse while I set up the rest of it, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm going to put the isopods in. Alright everybody, so here I have with me the powder blues, so I'll show you those. There you can see them running around. If you've seen my powder orange before, these are the same isopod. They're blue like this, and then the orange is a color morph. So these are the same isopod, Porcelionides pruinosus. These were a gift from my buddy Lewis. He gave them to me for my birthday. So thank you for that, Lewis. I appreciate it. And then over here, I've got the gem mix. These are Armadillidium vulgare, and they're called gem mix because they're just a mixture of all the different color morphs. So here's one. You can kind of see there. There's a good amount in here. They're running around. Sorry, they're a little small. But I'll go ahead and I'll get them in here, and then hopefully at the end I'll be able to give you a better look, alright? So I got this cool looking one of the gem mix here, so I brought them out so you can get a better look at how they look. This is Armadillidium vulgare gem mix. So there's all different colors. This is a white one. I've found red ones. I've seen some like more orangish ones. So I just kept that one out so I could show you. So I'm gonna keep on going and get this done. Thanks everybody. So that's it for my isopods, guys. Here's the gem mix I put here. Powder blue up here. So you can see I have them all separated. That's kind of for a reason. Here I've got like armadillidiums over here. These are all armadillidiums. Those are superworms. Here I've got my Porcellio laevis. I ended up mixing my milkbacks and a few dairy cows together just to see what happens with the colors and stuff. They're both Porcellio laevis. Up there I've got some baby milkbacks. Here I got dwarf whites, powder orange, and then the powder blue. So I keep those over there because like I said earlier, they're parthenogenic and they'll outcompete any other isopods that you put with them. Down here I've got some Lotto mix, Porcellio scabra Lotto mix. Let's see. They might be in there somewhere. There they go. These are Porcellio scabra Lotto mix. They're a similar idea to the gem mix. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, similar idea to the gem mix. So that's my time talking about isopods today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys like isopods out there, let me know what kind you keep and why you like them. Thanks everybody.